we were here earlier this week, and I was just appointed. There was a lot of jurisdictions involved in this case. So he is on a fugitive. He's on a fugitive bond out of Virginia, Chesterfield, Virginia.
I remember now. That's right.
Here's the homework that I've done. So I contacted the sheriff that put out the warrant for his arrest. And so
From North Carolina?
No, Virginia. So
The original warrant's from Virginia.
yes, original warrant that caused all this stuff is from Virginia. So I talked to the sheriff, says, hey, we don't have any info to talk to, or I can't give you info, talk to the district clerk. Hey, what's his case setting? What's his bond amount? Is it at zero? What's his case number? There is no case. It's not in the system. We don't have anything in the system. The best we can tell you is call the detective. Okay. Call the detective.
It's like a fishing expedition.
Yeah. Call the detective. Hey, what's going on here? Your case number? Is there a chance you can post bond out there? How does it work? Well, my understanding is it's kind of like a 2B warrant where he's not in the system yet, but they want him. So at that point, he needs to touch Virginia. So he was in this situation where he had this fugitive warrant in North Carolina. Okay. Now in North Carolina, they hit him with the case. They also hit him with the fugitive warrant out of Virginia. Now that case, not the fugitive case, but the original case was dismissed because he was arrested before committing a crime. So they dismissed that.
Wait. Dismissed? North Carolina
Out of
one?
North Carolina. Yeah, 2 cases out of North Carolina. One is a charge for felony conspiracy. That
Really?
was dismissed because he was arrested before committing a crime here. I don't know how they put a case on him if he didn't commit a crime there.
Well, that's why it was dismissed. I mean, it looked like they went in with a conspiracy, but they arrested him prematurely.
I guess so. And so that one was wild. So then the only thing left is the fugitive case from Virginia. Okay, so he's got answers. He posted a bond out there. And so he's got until, he hasn't absconded technically because his hearing is not until August 14th is when he's supposed to show proof. So he hasn't gone to Virginia yet, but he had until August 14th to do so. And so my argument is he hasn't violated anything in Virginia yet. He is not absconding from Virginia. There is no case in Virginia yet. How they had this fugitive warrant, I have no idea, but I would argue that
The warrant doesn't go away, Ricardo. Just because you post a bond in North Carolina, that gets you out.
Okay.
But the original warrant from Virginia always remains active, and it will always remain active until you go to Virginia. So if, hypothetically speaking, I were to give you a $1 bond now and let you out, you would still have the Virginia warrant. And that warrant will be a balloon or an umbrella over your head, a dark cloud, until you go turn yourself in. The problem is that you got picked up here before Virginia. Your first thinking when you got out in North Carolina should have been, you know what? I better go to Virginia before I get busted somehow, some way, somewhere else. But instead, you made the decision to come to Houston. That's what you did. And unfortunately, you got busted. Therein lies the rub. So why am I supposed to feel sympathy for that?
Well, because the only argument is he had until the 14th. He did mess up, didn't go directly there. Yes.
And he did theoretically do something because they filed a conspiracy case on him in North Carolina. It's just that whoever the officer was premature. So he muffed up the case.
I'm assuming what happened in North Carolina. What's the original charge in Virginia? Is it conspiracy as well?
Robbery, threat, conspiracy.
Conspiracy.
Robbery case.
Another one, but who's to say he presented himself? They want him to go turn himself in. Once he presents himself, he will, what's to say they're not going to dismiss it like they did over there? I mean, he's got the opportunity to go and handle it.
How long that he posted in North Carolina? I know. Amy, Hashem, how much was the bond that he posted in North Carolina? I would be interested. And does North Carolina know that we picked them up? Have they revoked that bond, or are they going to?
No, I mean, that part of Ricardo is correct. If he had until 8/14, but the issue, I'm not going to hear about there, is whatever probable cause the officer had for a traffic infraction or whatever it was, that got the probable cause to run the warrant. Now, I'm not saying they will, but I'm saying it wasn't a vacuum. It's not like he walked in the middle of a street, committed no infractions, and an officer just randomly looked at his face and said, I know all the information by heart. So he committed some of the infraction for the officer at probable cause to run him to get the warrant in the first place.
So Judge, as far as North Carolina is concerned, I got in contact with the PD that was responsible for his case out there, Mr. Seth Bullard. Now, he let me know what happened out there. He's got until the 14th to turn himself in. I let him know that he's currently in custody here, and if he doesn't get out, he's likely not going to be over there. So he understands that nothing has touched North Carolina based on his arrest here yet, because he had until the 14th to resolve that.
It is worth noting that it's about roughly 3 some odd hours from Virginia to North Carolina. It's about 21 hours to get from Virginia to Texas.
And again, this 20-year-old should have just gone directly to Virginia, but on playing the devil's advocate and advocating for my client, he had until the 14th. Okay?
If history is any indication, we give him a to go now.
Well, he goes directly
Mexico?
to Virginia. No, hopefully he goes directly to Virginia, and we're not here in Virginia, touches there and handles his business, because this is the second time he's been picked up on this Virginia issue.
You know what they say about assumptions, right? What should I do, Mr. Robinson?
He hasn't messed up in your court yet, Judge. And technically, he hasn't messed up in North Carolina yet either.
What's your position? Amy?
Judge would be asking for no bond. He has also been arrested in California, not on the fugitive for burglary and commit.
Really?
Yes, Judge.
When was that?
I think 2023. Let me double check.
What's up with that?
Well, Jay called California. They said that they dismissed it because they couldn't ID because of the.
No, it wasn't that it was dismissed. They ended up getting rejected because they had all the other
Identity?
elements, but the ID on the security camera at this point was too grainy. They don't have an independent witness yet. So if they get an independent witness, then there likely will be a 2B warrant from California.
So if I may, all I heard is that it was rejected. Therefore, there is no case over there it's like North Carolina, dismissed before a crime was committed. Second time. Who's to say this isn't going to happen in Virginia as well?
Just to confirm, Judge, it was December of 2023.
They don't want me to set him a bond.
Folks,
Skittles.
he hasn't messed up, Judge. He hasn't messed up. They're throwing California out there, dismissed.
That's up with Houston.
Yeah, I get it. He should have gone directly, but now he knows.
How do I know, Mr. Robinson?
I'm in Virginia, sir.
Sure. You talked to them in North Carolina.
No, sir. They just said I had to report the court on 14. I didn't know I had to go there.
He keeps throwing that out at me. 814. That was in his mind.
I thought I had to go to court 814. I had to report directly to Virginia. I would have went. My mother knows I would have went. She would have made sure I went.
I've spoken with the mother. The mother's concerned about the bond as well. Everybody understands what's in.
Mom knows about this.
Mom knows about this. Yes. And that's how I got. Mom's here in town, but I heard the phone. She's the one that's on the hook for the bond in North Carolina. So he needs to go to Virginia.
What's Mom's phone number? I'm gonna call her.
You're gonna call her?
Damn right, I'm gonna call her. I want her to know. Because if I give a bond, I want her to know that,
You know her numbers?
There's some issues. One is whether he can effectively go back not only to Virginia,
6-4.
because obviously at 814 in North Carolina when he goes back to Virginia, but he has two different one's a court date and one's a warrant. But the second part is how he or his mom or somebody is going to effectively be paid for 3 bonds, because he's already bonded out in North Carolina. He gets one here, he still has to get one in Virginia.
Correct.
And that number's not going to be low here.
Just to be clear, there is no warrant out of North Carolina.
No, I'm saying he already paid the bond. I'm saying
Yes.
a bond was paid, so money's already down.
Yeah.
Second here in Virginia.
Yeah, that's an opportunity for him to make it right. I'm fighting for the opportunity
talk to
to
him.
do that. What's the number?
832-641-33.
641-930. Let me see when I talk to this number.
I'm writing it down and then I'm gonna do it. What's her name?
Peter Robinson.
Yeah, you're right. Yeah, you're right. Let me text her.
Is this Miss Davida? Hi, my name is David Fleischer. I'm a judge here and you have a Traynald Robinson Ramirez. Who is that?
That is my son.
I've got him in front of me now. I've got his defense lawyer with me right now. I've also got the state of Texas with me. And what we're doing is we're debating whether to give him a bond because he's wanted out of Virginia for, what is it, guys?
Robbery threat and robbery threat.
So for a couple robbery cases. And were you the one that posted the bond in the North Carolina case?
Yes, I was.
How much
I'm here in Virginia.
how much was the bond in North Carolina?
20,000.
Do you realize what happens if he takes off?
I I've been trying to get him out of there because he has to be in court on the 2nd.
On the 2nd,
Yes, sir.
we've been hearing here that he's got to be in the court on the 14th.
He is due in court of this month,
Oh, Lord.
tomorrow. I've been telling his attorney, well, I told his attorney, and he called me that yesterday. The 14th is for Virginia, North Carolina, so he can come back and before the judge on the 2nd. And I have that paperwork for the judge that he has to appear in court on the 2nd of August.
14. On the
Tomorrow.
terms it's still in.
What paperwork do you have, man?
His release paper.
The only other thing I can think of is if the bond.
It wasn't
they have a
first.
different date than the court.
It wasn't first.
Yeah, I mean,
I did bring the paperwork down there, the 700 Sandicino, show them everything that I did have. And they did see that he had to appear in court. That's how I ended up they gave me the attorney name that was handling his case at the time. And I just been trying to reach out to someone, so he appeared in court for tomorrow.
okay.
So a couple things. There is no court date in Virginia. There is supposedly something happened out there where the mother told me they contacted somebody in Virginia. There was a date, they dropped it. And so I wanted that info so I could contact that person. It could happen again here. We don't have that from the mother. So that's why I talked to the detective. Hey, does he have a court date? Does he turn himself in? What's his bond amount? Is he at zero bond? It's like a 2B warrant out there. I have the number to the sheriff. We can call the sheriff too, if you'd like. And you can confirm what he told me.
We should get a hold of that paperwork before we do anything.
If it is.
Oh, that's right. They do that a lot of times too. You know, they do sometimes where Day and I have seen that they will have an additional date for you to be there by.
We're talking about Virginia? I was with the district clerk for like an hour looking up all his identifiers. I threw up all his identifiers, everything.
It says that he has to appear in the courthouse for Chesterfield, Virginia, 7/14/24.
Are you going to take him down there?
I was, but that's why I've been trying to get him released from Harris County, but they won't release him.
Well, that's what we're deciding on right now, ma'am. Because
Yes.
Judge, and I'm the one that's going to set the bond if we set a bond. And the only thing I'm concerned is having some kind of assurance that he's going to get down there. Because the problem is that you've already ponied up $20,000 from North Carolina, right? If he doesn't show up, they're going to revoke that bond. You lose all that money.
That's why I've been trying to get someone to let them know that y'all holding him. And that they said, when I went down there, they said that he signed a waiver to sit in Harris County.
How are you going to be able to get him down there?
It was going to be by airplane, but.
Don't do that. No, he's got a warrant out for his arrest. You try to get him on an airplane, they're going to arrest him. You're going to have to drive him down there.
There's no way you can drive it. He won't be out of custody until tomorrow. He'll miss the court date.
If we set him a bond now, he could, released within the next 6 hours, and you could drive all night and get him down there. So it is possible. Things have to work and play, and you're gonna have to immediately drive him down there, though.
She drives without brakes or gas or food, is by that time the court's been shut down, so he has
I don't
to
gotta-
surrender himself to the.
If we may, I don't think she's correct in saying August 2nd. He's got until the 14th. There's no paperwork.
He has to the 14th in North Carolina.
She hasn't shown anything from Virginia saying he needs to be over there. I've asked for the Virginia.
Hey,
No
ma'am,
Virginia paper.
let's do this. Can you send Ricardo, the defense lawyer, a copy of the paperwork that you have saying the August 2nd date? Whatever you have saying August 2nd, can you send it to Ricardo? I'll give you his phone number. Take a picture of it and text it to him so we can take a look at it.
Yes, sir.
Can I give you a cell phone number?
Yes, let me grab a pen.
Okay.
Okay, I'm ready.
Pardon. What's your number?
832,
I think I have your number.
what's my number? 832, dude. I called her yesterday.
Okay, is it the same
I remember yesterday. What's my number?
Good times at the CJC, right? Okay. Do you have his number? Can you go ahead and picture of it now?
Yes, sir.
And then kind of just be on standby. And then I can call you back as soon as we get it.
Yes, sir. Thank you.
Okay, just send it now and then we'll be waiting for it, okay?
Thank you.
Got it.
Judge, we can go straight to the horse's mouth with the detective from Virginia. I have his number.
You wouldn't control what the courts do.
I got the number of the courts where they're going to tell you it's not in the system also.
Just give it a second, Ricardo. We've taken this much time anyways. Let's just see what she has.
Okay,
Really.
sounds good, Judge.
What's the harm? I mean, we're here anyways. It's 1:00.
Sounds good. Appreciate it, Judge.
It's Philly, your ovation. Okay, so I guess just for now, because we've got enough, so 5 minutes. Ricardo, as soon as you get it, just keep us in the loop. Are you Crystal Lynn? Is it Crystal Lynn or Jennifer Gonzalez? You Crystal Lynn Gonzalez? Okay, ma'am, you're charged with driving while intoxicated. You're facing up to a year in jail and or a $4,000 fine because of the high blow. We're going to do probable cause. You have the right to remain silent. Anything you say can or will be used against you. You have the right to have an attorney present during questions and interviews with the state of Texas. If you cannot afford a lawyer will be appointed to represent you, ma'am. Okay, Jason.
July 27th, 2024, officers arrived on scene and observed two vehicles that have been involved in an accident. A witness stated that she had been stopped at the light when she had been struck by the defendant's car. The witness stated she saw the defendant to be the driver of the car that struck her. The defendant stated that she had been downtown and was on her way home. She admitted to having one beer. Standard field sobrieties tests were conducted, 6/6 on the HGN, 7/8 on the walk and turn, and 3 of 4 on the one leg stand. DIC read and levels revealed 0.175 and 0.181.
Any prior DWIs?
No, Judge.
Ms. Gonzalez, I'm going to find that there's probable cause to go forward with your case. Do you have a valid Texas driver license?
Yes, sir.
Do you have valid liability insurance in your name?
Not in my name.
Then you're not allowed to drive. I am making that a condition of your bond. If I find that you drive, I will have a contempt hearing. You'll be facing an additional 6 months and a $500 fine every time you drive. You'll be signing an affidavit that you are not to drive until you have liability insurance in your name and you come get court approval.
Ask a question about that. I do drive for my job. The truck that I drive is like a company truck. Do I need to get liability insurance on that truck in my name?
You have to have insurance for any car that you drive. I don't care if it's a company car, if it's a personal car. You always have to be insured in the event of an accident because now they're going to come after you for the damages, especially in this case. For $30 a month, perhaps $50 a month, an insurance company will cover you in the event of an accident and you have lawyers that will represent you. That's why it's so important. I'm only asking you to follow the law. As it stands now, if I find that you drive in violation of this, I will put you in jail. I'll make your bond extremely high.
Okay, so as long as I have liability insurance on the truck I drive, I can.
Sure, it has to be a policy with your name on it, with the car that you're driving. And we have to be able to see it so we can verify it. Do you understand? All right. I'm also ordering you as a condition of your bond not to consume alcohol or illegal drugs. I'm going to randomly test you. If I find that you're consuming alcohol or any kind of dope, likewise, you will go to jail. So what do you do for a living?
Pool maintenance, like a residential commercial pool.
Okay. And how much money do you make a month?
About $3,800.
Okay, so we're going to reset your case to give you time to hire a lawyer. It would behoove you to do it as quick as possible. There's a lot of timing requirements with the DWI.
I did already hire a lawyer.
You have a lawyer?
Yes, sir.
Who is it?
I spoke with someone named Jeff Casey, but it's Durham and Jones long term.
Have you given them any money?
I have not paid them yet.
Then you don't have a lawyer. They don't work for free. You need to hire them.
Yeah, we had a payment agreement.
So look, all I'm going to say for now, we're going to reset your case. We're going to give you 30 days. Don't wait 30 days because you're only hurting yourself. Just get on it quick. Do you understand? All right. So for now, I'm going to have you come up here, swear to us that you're not going to drive without liability insurance. And then I'm going to get you to Billy. We're going to have you sign a reset. And then eventually you're going to get with Tracy for your bond conditions. And after that, you'll be free to go. Pavel. So we have her on a tampering with government record.
Who's this?
This is Davis is the last name. Don't say anything, please. Shakara Davis.
Okay.
And looks like she had court on 5/24, but she may have missed court because she picked up an aggravated assault on the 21st. Do you know whether she was still in custody at the time that we had court?
On 5/24, Judge?
Yeah, and then if you can tell me about the ag assault, please.
So I'm showing Judge, she was put on May 20th and released May 23rd.
Okay, so it's a good bond forfeiture then.
And then she subsequently was booked on June 3rd and released June 6th. So it doesn't appear she was in our custody May 24th.
Okay, so can you give me a heads up about the act assault, please?
Sure, yes, Judge. The act assault, officers were dispatched to a disturbance involving weapons. Complainant and defendant are in a dating relationship. Argument ensued when the complainant returns to the apartment and saw another man's clothing. Complainant locked himself in the bathroom, but defendant somehow opened the door. And defendant was holding a knife in her hand. Defendant launched at him with the knife. And defendant hit him once with the knife on his left shoulder. Complainant's cell phone video captures the defendant with the knife lunging at the complainant.
Ms. Davis, do not pick up any new cases. Behave yourself. Otherwise, I will deem you a public danger. I'm going to make your bond extremely high. As it stands now, there is an affidavit for you not to drive. Do not drive. Do you understand? What are you doing with yourselves? Are you working? Do you?
Not at the moment, but I'm looking for work right now.
How do you support?
Yesterday on my other girl's case, aggravated case. I just came from court yesterday.
How do you support yourself now?
Right now, I'm actually trying to look for me a patient from home. So.
Right. Did you want to apply for an appointed lawyer, ma'am? Actually, we have a lawyer on her now. Actually, Mr. Yeah. Right. Okay, so let's do this. I'm just going to have you take a seat in the jury box while we wait for your lawyer to get here. Don't violate these conditions, ma'am. All right. Okay. So Billy, let's have her sign a reset now, and then we'll just have her wait for Mr. Foreman to come. Okay, ma'am, please. Have it 9 days old. We set it for bond forfeiture because he said he didn't have a ride last time. So that's why we set it for today. If you can just go ahead and read it for me though, or maybe not. Let me see. The magistrate put conditions on him. I wonder why. All right, Mr. Coffer, we're going to do probable cause. You have the right to remain silent. Anything you say can or will be used against you. You have the right to have an attorney present. If you cannot afford one, one will be appointed to you, sir. Do you have it in front of you? Okay, can you just go ahead and read it, please?
On July 23rd, 2024, officers conducted a traffic stop on a vehicle without a front license plate and illegal front tinted windows. Officers ID'd the driver by his Texas driver's license, and the defendant was observed to have a strong smell of marijuana. Defendant was the back passenger. 0.327 ounces of marijuana was located in a jar within the wingspan of defendant and the driver, and 1 gram was in the defendant's pocket wrapped in a bag.
So who's the driver? And did they get arrested for anything?
Yes, sir. He was on documentation.
Who was it?
Mr. Maria.
Okay. Say it again.
Same charge.
Mr. Coffer, I'm going to find that there's probable cause to go forward with your case. What do you do for a living, sir?
I'm not working right now.
When is the last time you've had a full-time job?
3 months ago, I worked at Golden City.
At where?
Golden City.
Doing what?
Golden City.
Okay. What are you doing now? How do you support yourself now?
I'm just living with my aunt right now. I don't have a job right now at the moment.
Why not?
I'm looking for right now.
Did you graduate from high school?
I got a GED.
Okay, so you have a GED.
Yes, sir.
All right, I'm making it a condition of your bond that you start working.
Yes, sir.
You need to get a job.
Yes, sir.
Do you understand? I will give you an application today for an appointed lawyer. I'm going to bring you back in 2 weeks. I want to see what you have done to get a job. If you've done nothing, life's not going to go well for you, Mr. Coffer. Do you understand? All right.
Take an affidavit with him.
No, let's get it. No, why? Right. He ain't got a job now. So let's get him a lawyer now. But you will be expected to get a job, Mr. Coffer.
I did ask what I was going through.
I'm not going to talk to you about the case.
Come on over this way. She'll have you sign for the reset when she has.
Please.
On July 29th, 2024, officers were dispatched to a welfare check in Harris County, Texas. The complainant, who is the defendant's daughter, stated that her father came to the residence, caused a disturbance, and grabbed the complainant's arm and threatened to, quote, kill her right now. The complainant stated that she felt pain when the defendant grabbed her arm and was in fear of her life because she knows what her father is capable of due to this not being the first time he acted this way towards her.
How old is the complaining witness? And you said it's the daughter?
45. Correct.
The daughter, not.
It's daughter.
Okay. Mr. Messina, I am going to find that there is probable cause to go forward in this case. A protective order was issued in this case on July 30th. I suggest that you get to know it, because if you violate the court order, the state can and will file additional charges of violation of a protective order against you. That is one of the worst cases that you can pick up. Do we have any allegation of alcohol usage?
No, the complainant states that he's just on his medication and he's prescribed certain medication, and when he doesn't take it, he acts erratically.
You know what that is?
She couldn't tell me. I did the RIP, Judge, and she doesn't know the name.
So you have spoken to the daughter.
I have, Judge.
Does she want to have contact with father?
She does not want a protective order.
Okay, so she wants to have contact with him.
So, yes.
Mr. Messina,
Señor Messina,
I am going to order as a condition of your bond
voy a ordenar que como
not to have threatening or harassing contact with your daughter.
amenazante ni la moleste a su hija.
What is threatening or harassing?
¿Qué quiere decir?
Doesn't matter what you think is threatening
No importa lo
or
que
harassing.
diga que es amenazante o que lo está acosando.
It is how she perceives.
Ella lo ve.
Do you understand?
¿Usted entiende esto?
Look at me.
Puede ver, pues, por favor.
If I go like this, is that threatening or harassing?
Eso es decir, si yo hago
Most certainly is. So conduct in and of itself, without words, can violate this order. So be very careful. All she has to do is call them up and say, hey, he's being mean again, or he's threatening. You will go to jail, because I will revoke your bond if you violate these conditions, and I will put you in jail. You will not get any more PR bonds from us.
Yes, sir.
Otra fianza de esas.
Tell me,
Dígame.
do you work?
No,
Do you have an income?
tiene ingresos. Social Security.
Are you able to afford a lawyer?
¿Usted le puede pagarle a un abogado?
No.
I
No,
will provide you a lawyer today.
yo le voy a dar un abogado el día de hoy.
You can explain your side to the lawyer.
Le puede contar su historia, su lado.
They will help you out with this. I will not be understanding if you are not nice to your daughter.
No voy a hacer nada comprensivo si usted no es bueno con su. I've been very, very understanding.
She have,
She has problems, pero
If you are taking and if you are prescribed medication, I am also making that a condition of your bond that you take the medication.
usted tome su medicina.
If I am told that you stop taking your medication, likewise, I will revoke your bond and put you in custody.
Su fianza y se regresa a la casa.
I taking my medicine.
Good. Keep taking it.
Siga tomando.
Don't stop.
No, pare de tomar.
For now, I will have you go to Billy. We'll have you sign a reset. After that, I will have you take a seat in the jury box while I find you a lawyer. And then after that, you can talk and go to it.
Mientras se encuentran un abogado.
Okay. Only.
Good morning, Miss Lynn. Ma'am, you're charged with theft. You're facing up to 6 months in jail and or a $2,000 fine. Next time you come to court, dress appropriately. This is not the club. Do you understand? Okay. We're going to do probable cause. You have the right to remain silent. Anything you say can or will be used against you. You have the right to have an attorney present during questions and interviews of the state of Texas. If you cannot afford a lawyer will be appointed to represent you, ma'am. Okay.
Officers met with a witness who works for the asset protection of Walmart in Harris County, Texas. The witness stated she observed the defendant concealing jewelry items in her black bag. The defendant paid for some items and exited the store, passing all points of sale. The witness stated the defendant came back inside and discussed possible items which were not paid for. The witness stated once inside her office, the defendant's bag was secured and items were removed from the black bag, which belonged to the Walmart store. The total value of the items stolen were $211.86.
Ms. Lynn, I'm going to find that there's probable cause to go forward with your case. I'm now ordering you as a condition of your bond not to go to any Walmart whatsoever for any reason. If I catch you going to Walmart, I will revoke your bond, put you in jail. You will not get any more PR bonds. You understand? What do you do for a living, man? You're 37. You're 38. When is the last time you've had a full-time job? I'm not asking.
I've been a stay-at-home dad.
Are you married? What does your husband do for a living?
But we are not together no more because we separated. He went to jail for domestic violence.
So how do you support yourself now? I'm getting cyclical answers and nothing's making sense. When is the last time you had a full-time job? What year was it? We're now in 2024.
Like
18. How old is your son?
15.
If I drug test you right now, what's going to show up? Okay, I'm going to send you right now, and then I'm going to provide you a lawyer. Okay? I expect you to come back to court. If you do not come back, I will revoke your bond. You understand? Okay. Do you mind giving an application, please?
Yeah, I'm up here to you once you come back from.